What's up YouTube? It's Mateo from iQuit-Smoking.com. It is March 13th and I hope you're all having an awesome day. I'm about to hit 1,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel, and I couldn't be more thankful and grateful to all of you who have subscribed to my channel over the years. I never in a million years could have imagined I'd get to this point. I started this channel in 2011, I believe, and I had no desire, or even I never thought about subscribers or anything. I was just making videos that would complement my website. And now 7 years later, my website and this YouTube channel are so intertwined that it's a reality for me. I'm so grateful that to have these 1,000 subscribers. You mean the world to me, and let's keep going to 2,000. That would be amazing. I want to talk a little bit about some methods to quit smoking. I still truly believe that either quitting cold turkey or switching to vaping are your top 2 ways to quit smoking. Yeah, quitting cold turkey is a painful experience. It's very, the physical is very, very painful here. If you switch to vaping, you skip all that and you can just whittle yourself down from there. I truly, truly am an advocate of vaping. It is one of the greatest inventions of this century, and I highly suggest blue cigarettes. They just came out with starter kits and e-liquid that you can do yourself, and e-liquid that contains 0 meg nicotine, so that's a huge plus for them. So now you can mix a strong with 0 and get a medium potency, and you can whittle yourself down from there. You don't just have to buy the blue disposable e-cigarette that costs a lot of money and then you just throw away and you don't have anything on the side. They do have batteries and mods and e-liquid, both with nicotine and without, and I truly am an advocate of them because they help me through the process myself. Yeah, I'm a bartender on the beach, and so I talk to a lot of people who are smokers and who are vapors. And the people who are vaping, I talk to them and we have like this instant bond because I can relate to what they're doing. And they're like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing. Cigarettes are so awful. I can't believe I never, didn't start this to begin with. They only say positive things. I've never really heard in my real life someone say that vaping sucked or vaping didn't work or that it was a terrible way to quit smoking, because 100% of the people I've talked to are an extreme supporter of vaping once they switch from cigarettes. So if you're thinking about quitting smoking and you've considered vaping, I highly suggest doing it. There are a few blue cigarette ads scattered throughout my website. You can click on those and do some research on blue electronic cigarettes. Check them out. They're super, super good. I highly recommend them. Yeah, vaping's the way to go. And another thing, I also work with this girl downstairs, and she is on Chantix. And what Chantix does is that it's a pill. You take a pill and you continue to smoke, and what it does is it blocks your receptors from receiving the dopamine, so you inhale the cigarette, but you don't get the high from it. Chantix blocks that from it entering your brain. And so after a while, you become very frustrated with smoking because it doesn't really do anything for you. But on the flip side of that, there are also some horrible side effects. And she comes to work nauseous and pukey and just like the whole time. And she also has nightmares. She has vivid, 3-dimensional, colorful dreams. And she tells me about them because I took Chantix and the patch for a little while, and I experienced those nightmares and those vivid dreams as well. And they were just too scary, just too lifelike for me to continue using that product. And and then on top of all that, I asked her, I'm like, so you haven't smoked, right? And she's like, well, I had one on the way to work. Well, that's not, you can't keep feeding yourself the drug that you're addicted to in order to quit. You can't, vaping is one thing. Vaping is going down and completely removing the smoke and the tar and, all that stuff. It's just containing the nicotine in a safe way to do it. If you're taking Chantix, I'm going to assume that you want to quit cold turkey and this is your way to do it. So there's no reason for you to be taking this pill and be going through all this torture of being nauseous all the time if you're just going to sneak a cigarette, because that sends you directly back to square one. No matter what you think in your mind, if you're trying to quit cold turkey and you go from 20 cigarettes to 1 cigarette, you're still feeding your body the drug it's addicted to. You're not going to become less addicted because you've already, consumed so much with 20 cigarettes that your body already knows. This is why if you go to rehab for alcoholics, you don't go to rehab and you're given 1 martini a day. You're not given it. It's complete abstinence. It's AA. You don't get any alcohol if you go into rehab. You can't just have a drink and be like, well, I didn't have 15 drinks today, I just had 1. No, it's still in your mentality. You're still feeding your body the drug it's addicted to. So no, I really don't recommend Chantix at all because it makes you feel physically ill, physically nauseous and pukey all day long, all day. Yeah, you don't want to smoke a cigarette, but you feel like crap all day long. And then you get those vivid nightmares and those 3-dimensional colorful dreams, which are just scary. I remember just waking out of bed and just being like, whoa, you know, like, what was that? And if you're going to put yourself through all that torture and continue to smoke 1 or 2 cigarettes a day, it's not worth it. Don't take Chantix. You're not ready. You have to be 100% ready. What I'm trying to say is that it's better on yourself and on your mentality to quit cold turkey and sneak a cigarette or 2 a day than it is to take Chantix and go through all that torture and smoke 1 or 2 cigarettes a day. It's the same thing. It's just one is more painful than the other. But man, vaping. The transition from smoking to vaping is so seamless. It's so easy. You could do it overnight and you could completely remove all your cigarettes, all your ashtrays, all your lighters, all that junk and nonsense, and do something that's a million times more healthy for you. It's not 100% healthy. It's not at all. I'm going to say that right now. It's not 100% healthy. But it's a million times more healthier than smoking cigarettes. Come on, all that smoke and tar, carbon monoxide, it's just way worse for you than vaping, and no one's going to convince me otherwise. And then you just go down from there. You start at a high potency, so you don't smoke any more cigarettes, so you don't want to smoke anymore because vaping's fine. You know, you have a high concentration of nicotine, you're fine with this, you don't need this. And then you just go from there. You start high, then you dwindle down to medium, and then low, and then you go for the 0, and then you're done. You're done like me. I don't think about it. I don't think about smoking. I don't think about vaping anymore. And I haven't for over 1.5 years now. So yeah, if you do consider Chantix, just be aware of the extreme immense side effects that you will be experiencing compared to quitting cold turkey or switching to vaping. They are pretty intense. Just be aware of that, and you have to be committed to not smoking. You can't just give in once in a while and have a cigarette because you're just going right back to square one. All right, that's it for today. I'm going to enjoy this beautiful sunshine. It's a little cool, but it's still awesome. I'll take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and I will see you later. Take care.